Well, this is officially my first attempt of the year to find some sheds. Working up this nasty canyon. We've had really light winter this year, so hoping that be able to, I mean, there's not enough snow to really cover these horns anyways, so hopefully we can spot them. Or it's a little early, it's towards the end of January, but we will give it a shot. And seen some does earlier, but I think these bucks are gonna be pretty high with how little snow we've had this year, so stay tuned. We're gonna keep hiking and hopefully we can get into some sheds today. John would want me to find a bear den. Well, there you are, bud. Pretty good kitty tracks in here. Too bad I don't have a tag or dogs. Some does bedded over here. And cat tracks. Watching them. So I wanted to do a little field video using the Stone Glacier 5900 today to do more of a scouting trip for sheds, and was hoping to get lucky, but haven't yet. But I'm gonna set a camera, see if I can't get some pictures of bucks packing, or just see what's kind of in here. So I'm gonna throw up a camera, but I got it stuffed in the main compartment of this. So yeah, I'm gonna get those off, pop the lid off, and I'll use this horseshoe zipper, dig in here to get my camera. Alright, there she is. I got the stealth cam. I'm gonna put it on this tree here, so just walk. It's a little early, so I wasn't expecting to pick up a bunch, but I was hoping to get lucky. Had a few buddies that had picked up some, but one thing you always want to do when you're setting these cameras is use that test feature to make sure it's about the right level. Now I'm going to use Onyx to mark this location, so if I don't remember where I set this camera, I can come back, use the Onyx to find it. So we got that marked. Just got to turn her on and she's ready to go. We'll set one more. I'm going to set it up on up a little higher, and there's some lion tracks up there, so maybe we'll get a picture of that Tom. Stealth cam is set, and we'll hopefully get some good pictures right here. Well, good morning, folks. Here we are, back at it again. Got a bluebird sky. We're gonna be chasing after, not chasing after, but really just trying to get some info on some deer sheds, possibly an elk shed. It's not very likely, but hopefully we get into a couple mule deer sheds today. It is, I believe, the 4th of March, the Utah draw deadline, just so all of you know. Yeah, it's a little early, but we'll see. See if we can't find some bucks that have shed. If we find some packing, then cool. We'll put a note down. But yeah, I like how we got a little snow up here, but had a couple nice days and it's really burning off well, so let's get after it. A little update. We are getting up here and just glassed up some does. I'd say there's about 6 or 8 of them. Muley does. Way up at the top. No bucks or shedhorn bucks. But it's a good sign. They are kind of in an area where I want to go a little later. But we're going to get way back in here, make a big loop, and see if we can't turn up some brownies into some good tracks. Just glassed up this ridge behind me here. Spent a lot of time on it, but it's pretty thick, and just not seeing the tracks or sign. But there's quite a bit of snow up on this higher stuff, so maybe we're just a little too high. but we got the rest of the day. It's about 11 o'clock, so we'll keep after it and see if we can get on some good buck tracks or something in the snow, and hopefully find a brownie or two. We made it to the top of this mountain here. Just started bailing off of it, but we are going through some some really deep snow right now. This is all of waist deep. Hello, good afternoon. Got back down here. Do a little more shed hunting this year. Haven't slotted anything yet, but there's a lot more snow in here than last year and what I expected, so hopefully that doesn't change things. I just ran across a big moose track, so never know when you might find one of those paddles, so maybe we'll look into one, but stay tuned. Gonna bust my butt for probably about 4 days, and then yeah, see what we come up with, so stay tuned. Well, nothing yet, but getting a little higher in elevation. I was thinking I was gonna be able to see some more tracks, but these south slopes for the most part are burned off, so not really gonna see tracks, but we're gonna keep looking and hopefully get up on something today. So I'll let you know. Haven't filmed much today. I wasn't finding any sheds, but just took a break to get a snack, get a sweatshirt on, and we're way up here, so it's about time to head back here in a minute. But finally, I got my first shed of 2021. Looks like an old broke up chalk, but I'll take it. Let's go take a look at it. There it is laying there. Looks like it would have been a decent horn. Dang, found that one too late. We'll take it though. No skunk today, thank God. Some boot tracks, but I mean that could be a reason some of these sheds ain't here. But I worked my way all the way back to the end of this canyon, but working my way back to the truck now, and even though there's boot tracks just up behind me, people still miss stuff. Can't get too discouraged. As I'm walking down, there's a forky, it looks like. We'll check it out. Looks white. Goofy looking. Oh, it's a 3-point. Looks like a hard white. Oh yeah, hard white. Goofy looking one. I mean, shoot, that looks like a whitetail shed. But we'll take it. Goofy. Almost whitetail looking. Hard white, we'll take it. 2 on the board. Well, good morning. Today we're in a different spot. A little lower country. Sorry, it's a little windy. But yeah, a little lower country and still a lot of snow. So ran into one guy down the trailhead who is trying to bring horses up here. And then seen boot tracks already from the last couple days. So, I mean, everywhere we've been, there's been people. We're still finding them. So we're gonna hammer this today and see if we can't come up with something good. So still gotta stay positive and keep looking hard, keep your eyes open. We'll find some sheds. So stay tuned, guys. Had a couple questionables glassing, but nothing for sure yet. Still, yeah, still nothing walking either. So we're gonna keep searching. Gonna work up this ridge, make a big loop back to the truck, and that should take most of the day. So wish me luck. We're gonna keep glassing, and we're gonna keep moving through country, and I've seen a lot of signs, so it's bound to change soon. So let's get it. Well, going through some deep snow, post holing a little bit, but I glassed across this canyon here. It looks like we got a white shed. I don't know how big or how old, but definitely looks old. I'm gonna guess it's chalk, but it's a start, so I'm gonna pick it up. And it's kind of in the wrong direction I was wanting to go, but maybe it'll lead me in the right direction. So let's post hole for a little bit. We'll get down and I'll show you this antler. Well, there it is. Looks like chalk, but it might be big. Let's go check it out. Chalk for sure. Was a good one. Not bad shed. Just another ancient one. So pretty cool though. Moss growing on it. Getting into some elk tracks. Guy with horses did say they've been seeing them in here. And I did see his tracks, the horses coming up here. There's another set of boot tracks a little ways back from me here, but gonna still keep going. Never know when you're gonna get lucky. So we got one on the board today, 3 for the trip, but we need to hit a bone zone, so wish me luck. Well, hello. Checking in, ate lunch, but been following these elk tracks for a while. I just glassed up a really nice, looks like a hard white deer shed. So let's go check it out. I'm pumped. Finally got the second horn today. It took a while, but a few more miles, but looks like a good one, real good one. So I'm excited. I know it's a little early for the elk, but you never know. It looks like 3 bulls are walking through here, so could get lucky, but stay tuned. Check that out. Looks like a good one. Wow, that's a really tall buck. Looks like a hard white. Awesome. That's sweet. That's a good shed. Well, I found a balloon, so that's good juju. At least they say so, so we'll keep at it. See if we can't get one more in before we get back to the truck. At the end of the day, that's what we got. Just 2 nice ones, but old. But not a bad day. A little different being solo.
Here we are live in Montana. Utah. Majestic Valley. No one knows where this is. I'm just gonna head out this way and that way yonder and see what we can find. Cool piece of art.
Wow.
Ain't much, but it's honest work. Should just leave it standing up and see what happens.
Yeah.
Good times. Rad by all. Oh gosh. I hate to say it, but we got skunked today. It, well, not necessarily. I found a hip bone. Chew toy for Cash. Say hi to the camera, Cash. Hi! I'm just kidding. But I think I need to figure out where these suckers are at, and then we'll go find more.
This is day 4. Solo again today. But we are going up, starting in some lower open stuff, and we're going to work our way up to the timber and just see if we can't glass something up, find a bone zone somewhere. Got a feeling we might find it today, so the The road was pretty bad, so I definitely hiked the 2 miles to get up here instead of driving the truck and getting stuck. But so we got a long hike out regardless. But we're gonna pound it today, and stay tuned, and hopefully we get a bone zone going. So let's find them. Well, howdy. I have been hiking my butt off, but finally got up to this point to do some glassing. I can glass a lot of country, but really it's been glassing probably for 30 minutes and hadn't picked up a horn, and I just found one. Looks like a white, hard white, but a good one. Looks like a 4-point. So I don't have that phone scope yet. Phone scope hasn't came out with the one for my phone yet, so I'm waiting on that. Otherwise I'd show you. But no, it looks like a good horn, and that'll start the day. But we still got a lot of country to cover, so, and a long hike back. But hopefully it's way heavier with a stack of bone. So stay tuned. There it is. Looks like a little 4-point with a big high guard. Looks like last year's brown, hard white. Pretty cool though. Last year's brown, hard white. Sweet. We'll take it. Quick little grab here. Little 4-point, big high guard. Kind of cool. Let's find some more. It's been pretty slow since I found that one, but we are covering country, glassing, hopefully running into that bone zone. I did look around quite a bit for around that one I found, but nothing. So we're gonna push on and make the loop. It's about 3 o'clock now, so we got 4 hours of light, and I probably need an hour and a half, 2 hours to get back to the truck. So we'll keep looking. Some fresh buck tracks right here. Well, hiked about as far as I could in here, and I'm like started on my way back, but I'm hiking in a little bit lower country, about the same elevation that I found the other ones at, and so yeah, we're gonna walk back. We're probably, I don't know, 6 miles in. Got I don't know, about 2.5 hours of light, so hopefully that gives us plenty of time to snag a couple more and get out of here safely before you start.
Once your mama's only a boy, but her favorite one it seems. She didn't cry when you said goodbye.